Hi everyone, I Shurujit welcome you all on Economatrix Day channel. आज हम लोग सीखने वाले हैं क्लास 12 का इकोनॉमिक्स। तो बिना वक्त गवाए शुरू करते हैं आज का क्लास।
This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
Now, class 12 students, those who have opted economics, okay, both commerce as well as arts, okay. So, we will continue with the same chapter, chapter 1, introduction, and today's part is part 4. I will request or I will suggest the students to watch part 1, part 2 and part 3 and then see this video, okay. So today we are going to discuss with the scope of macroeconomics, because in our last part we ended with the scope, okay. So but we have not discussed, only we went, just a outline we went, okay, rough, a sketch we went, okay, scope, and what we studied there, theory, that scope of macroeconomics, what it deals with theory of national income, theory of employment, theory of money, theory of economic growth. Now, the scope of macroeconomics is very, very important. Why? To resolve the issues or problems in the economy. Okay. Now, how we can resolve these problems, these issues in the economy? So, one is theory of national income, one is theory of employment, one is theory of money, and another one is theory of economic growth. So these four things comes under the scope of macroeconomics. Now one by one these four things, that is number 1, then number 2, and then number 3, and then number 4. So these four things we will understand one by one, okay. So first scope was theory of national income. So what is this theory of national income? Now, first of all, it is very, very important for evaluating and analyzing the performance of the economy. Okay, in terms of what? In terms of the national income. Why? With the advent of the Great Depression in 1930s. Okay, so that's why macroeconomics, under the theory of national income, macroeconomics starts with the concept of national income only. Its concept only starts with national income. It deals with the definition, okay, and estimation of national income. How we can estimate, how we can calculate the national income, and its related aggregates. Now, related aggregates, already in our previous parts, we have studied the related aggregates. Now, those aggregates are what? One is GDP, one is NDP, more aggregates are there. Now, what is GDP? GDP means gross domestic product, and NDP means net domestic product. One chapter is there where we will learn in detail about the GDP, gross domestic product, NDP, net domestic product. Okay. So, it starts with the concept of what? Of national income. That's why it is very important for evaluating as well as analyzing the performance of the economy in terms of what? In terms of national income. Why? With the advent of the Great Depression of the 1930s. Again, we can say that it is necessary also to analyze the causes of general overproduction and general unemployment. And this leads to what? And this leads to the construction. We can construct. This leads to the construction of the data on national income. And this helps for what? For forecasting. And this helps in the forecasting. Forecasting of what? Forecasting of the level of economic activities and performance of the economy. I think the first point, that is the theory of national income, you have understood. Okay. Now, students, we will understand the second scope of macroeconomics. Now, what is that second scope? Theory of employment. Okay. So, now what is this theory of employment? Now, macroeconomics studies the theories. Okay. It studies the theories. Theories of what? Theories of employment also, as well as unemployment also in the economy. Okay, then when we talk about employment and or unemployment, then one very famous Keynesian theory, okay, Keynesian theory of employment comes, and it is a notable significance of the context. That means whenever we talk about macroeconomics and whenever we talk about the theories related to employment then or unemployment, then Keynesian theory we have to know. Okay, so it is very, very important, and it has a major role, a significant role, okay, in macroeconomic theory. Okay, now it explains, now next thing is what? It explains the causes of what? Unemployment. What are the causes of unemployment? Why there is unemployment? Okay, and then after knowing the causes, it suggests the possible remedies, how we can overcome this unemployment problem. So the theory of employment, we can say the general level of employment, okay, in an economy. Clear? No? The general level of employment in an economy, and that depends upon the effective demand. What is this effective demand? Now, which in turn depends on what? Aggregate demand as well as aggregate supply. Now, aggregate demand is what? The demand at macro level, or we can say demand of an economy as a whole. Okay, and aggregate supply means what? Supply at macro level, okay, or supply in the economy as a whole. Then unemployment in an economy, we can say that is caused by the deficiency of this effective demand. Okay, so how we can eliminate it? By raising the investment, the total output, the total income, and the total consumption. Hence, we can say that macroeconomics has a special significance. Special significance in what sense? Special significance in studying the causes and effects of general unemployment. Clear? Now we will understand the third scope. So what is the third scope? The theory of money. Now what is this theory of money? The creation of money, we can say creation of money or creation of credit. By whom? By the commercial banks. Okay, and that is an important component in macroeconomics. Okay, how we can create money, how we can creation of credit. Okay, how we can create it, and that role is performed by whom? By the central bank of a country. Okay, and which is the central bank of our country, India? The RBI, Reserve Bank of India. Okay, and it is regulating what? The supply of money. How much money will be in the market? It is regulating. Okay, so macroeconomics has scope in solving monetary problems also. Okay, and what happens? Frequent changes are there in the value of money. In the value of money, there is frequent changes. For example, suppose for 20 rupees you can buy 1 kg of potato. Okay, now if I give an example, this only, for 20 rupees you can buy 1 kg of potato today. Maybe tomorrow with 20 rupees only you can buy half kg. So the purchasing power is going less. Okay, so there is frequent change in the value of money, and not only in the value of money, in inflation also, or due to deflation also, and this affects the economic activities. Okay, and what will happen when this affects? They can be corrected. Okay, so they can be corrected by adopting properly. Okay, if we adopt proper monetary or fiscal or any other measures, okay, for the economy as a whole. So we can say that due to these changes in the value of money, we have to adopt, we have to implement, okay, proper fiscal, monetary or other policies for the economy as a whole. Clear? Now we will understand the next scope, that is scope number 4, theory of economic growth. Okay, in your syllabus there are only 4 scopes. More scopes are there under macroeconomics. Okay, so the first one is when we are talking about theory of economic growth. So the economics of growth or the economic growth, okay, is also a study in macroeconomics. So the economics, we can say the economics of growth is also a study of macroeconomics. So it is a study of macroeconomics only, okay, or you can say it is a study in macroeconomics. Okay, clear. Now when we talk about growth, it is on what basis? It is on the basis of macroeconomics that the resources and the capabilities of an economy should be evaluated. Okay, so it is on the basis, we can write, it is on the basis, okay, of macroeconomics, okay, that the resources and capabilities, that the resources and capabilities. So resources and capabilities of the economy, okay, of the economy were evaluated. Now what does this mean? Now in the economy, resources are there and each resource has its own capability. So it is the basis of macroeconomics, okay, that the resources which we are using, their capabilities, okay, when we are evaluating it, okay, when we are understanding that what type of resources are to be used, okay, how much it will give or what function it will play, okay, while utilizing these resources, that we can understand through macroeconomics. And for that, when we talk about the resources, how to use it, okay, where to use it, we must have proper planning, okay. So proper planning is to be done, okay, to increase what? To increase the national income. So proper planning is to be done for increasing what? The national income, or you can say for increasing the level of national income. Not only national income, output also and employment also, okay. This also you have to increase. You have to increase for increasing the, you can write the level of national income also. That means you have to increase the level of national income also, output also, as well as employment also. And how it is possible? Through proper planning. Planning should be there, okay. And when proper planning is there to increase the level of national income, output and employment, okay. Why? So as to raise the level of economic growth and development, in order to, we can say, in order to raise the economic growth of the country, economic growth and development, okay. We have to increase, we have to raise the economic growth of the country, the economic development of the country. One chapter is there in your syllabus about economic growth and economic development. That also we will discuss when we will come in that chapter, okay. If you like my video, if you like this channel, and those who are new to my channel, I would like to request you all to please give a like, share this video with your friends and group circle, and don't forget to subscribe my channel, because when you subscribe, it really motivates me to make more such interesting videos in future. And if you have any doubts, you try to comment me. Go to the comment section and comment me, and I will try to answer each and every comment. Okay. Now I think all the 4 scopes, okay, of macroeconomics you have understood nicely. And the 4th one was what? Theory of economic growth. Theory of employment is there, theory of national income is there. Clear? No? So you go through all the 4 scopes of macroeconomics. Okay. अगर वीडियो अच्छा लगे तो लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलिएगा। मिलते हैं और एक अच्छे कंटेंट के साथ। तब तक के लिए बाय बाय।